This is the Roman Empire, from which Noricum, which was soon to be Austria, broke off from in 15 BC. Let's find out why. Over the next few centuries following their independence from the Roman Empire, Noricum was constantly raided by German tribesmen, and then later it was conquered by Charlemagne, king of the Franks, and upon his death, Louis the German took hold of Noricum, soon to be Austria. Then, when Rudolf von Habsburg became pope, everything changed for the Austrians. Men like him remained in power until the early 1800s, when Napoleon came to power and dissolved the Roman Empire. There used to be a nation called Austria-Hungary, but because of the devastating effects of World War I, it split up into its original countries, Austria and Hungary. And by the end of World War II, Austria developed a policy of neutrality, which means it would not interfere in foreign wars. Now, on to geography. Austria is home to the largest lake in Europe and houses many caves, mountains, and forests. The Danube River runs through it, and of course, who could forget about the Alpine Mountains? As became evident in the previous video, Austria, a little country bordered by Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, and Yugoslavia, is a very mountainous region. It is estimated by some people that 60 to 75% of the country are covered by the Alps. Here is a very detailed map of what Austria looks like. A lot of mountains and a few cities. In fact, the majority of Austrians don't even use this land, and as such, Austria is a very urban area. But this doesn't mean the Austrians don't take advantage of their natural surroundings. The Austrians definitely know how to have fun. They spend a lot of time doing outdoor activities with their families, because family is such a big part of Austrian culture, and there is so much outdoor land to explore. If you're planning on going to Austria, you might want to make sure you know some German, because although a lot of schools have started implementing language programs, many adults don't know anything but. About 80% of Austrians identify as Roman Catholic, and about 12% don't attach themselves to any religion at all. The remaining percentage is made up of minorities. Austria's government is a federal republic, and they have 3 branches, just like we do. As a member of the European Union, they use the euro. If you are looking for a job in Austria, you might want to look in the education industry, the outdoors industry, the food industry, the jewelry industry, the housing market, and of course tourism will always be important. By now, you're probably bored of bad edits and uninteresting content. Well, you're ready for even more bad edits and slightly less uninteresting content. Austria has great natural beauty, and it's what attracts so many tourists each year. There's some certain areas where you can see some beautiful stars, and there's tons of interesting flora and fauna. You can always go see the Alps or stay in a lodge. Now, if the outdoors really aren't your thing, well, there's plenty of cool cities to explore. You can visit museums, famous historical sites, Try the local cuisine, you name it. Austria in the nighttime is beautiful, and you can see so many beautiful cities lit up with a glow. You can go see a Mozart concert, since he did come from Austria, or you could visit giant ice caves in Salzburg. Or maybe you'd rather just relax at a cafe with a nice snack, and that's great too. Now, I hope you enjoyed learning about Austria, and I hope it's not as cringy as I made it look.